Assalamualaikum. Now the first suit I'm going to show you is Inaya's Eid dress. This is a angarkha frock which is sewn. I've done several tutorials on this. Now I'm afraid you're going to have to go onto the video library or onto one of my YouTube channels and going to search. I have to search. So I'm going to have to leave it to you to find the videos, because obviously I've done so many videos and sometimes I can't locate where the videos are. Now sadly the website is down at the moment because we are having a new website which is currently under construction, and hopefully it should be with you not too far off. So hopefully that should be going live pretty soon. But until then, there are most of my videos on the channels. I have released them for free for the benefit of the viewers. And now if you can't locate the videos, then you're just going to have to do a little bit of a more of a thorough search. I'm going to give you a description of what this dress is, so you can go about trying to stitch it yourself. And if you really want guidance and you're stuck, then search through the videos, and I'm pretty much sure you will find a couple of different tutorials that I've done on this style. Okay, so basically it's a kameez. I'll start off with the back. The back is just a straightforward A-line type of a cut. Okay, and I've, just to give it a little bit more of a fitted look, I've put pleats in this. It's a plain back. I've zipped it at the back so that it's easy to get on and off, and it's all one border all the way going around. But the front is two kameez which are cut on a print, and this is embroidered, and then the center is a thinnish Banarsi fabric, and I've pleated that. So the pleats are running to try and give it the shape on the top, and then they're left loose. A little bit similar to the Inaya's dress that I've done just a little while ago. Once I've done that, shaped that and attached the lace on, and but prior to attaching the top lace on, we've done like a V shape on the bottom and then just attached, to give it a look like it's wrapped around, but it's actually all in one. So there isn't a double wrap around or anything, it's all in one, but it gives the effect of like it's double. Okay, this is all one piece. The pleated section is all one piece too. It's just a V neckline, and the piece going from the left is attached first on the V, and then the other piece is attached going all the way down. So it gives the illusion of a wrap over, but it's actually all in one. So this is Inaya's Eid suit, and the bottom, what I've done is then I've folded it and pressed it once, and after I've attached the border on. So that's basically, you can get a lot of these in ready-mades as well. Okay, but you know what, they're not hard to make, and they are very pretty. I haven't had time, so I will hopefully come back to this and perhaps do a full in-depth one, just to try and and I'll probably do it in Urdu, because my previous versions of this style I think are mostly in English. So we'll try and cover this in Urdu hopefully after Eid, because I'm a little bit rushed now, so I didn't get time to do any of the teaching on this. A churidar with this. So that's Inaya's Eid suit. Now one of the other ones that I'm sewing is going to be a fairly straightforward one, but it's the Barouk Affaire de Carbone it's called, and it's one with the grey dupatta. Now this is one that I actually, this is a local one. These are the first ones I had, they were slightly different to these ones. Unfortunately, the stock ran out, so we got these as the second time round, and it has a border. Now there was a little bit of a problem with this, and I've actually taken that problem away. The backing on this was all the way around, and it made it seem like heavy, so I've peeled away all the paper backing from the wrong side, and I'm just going to shape this and cut this and hopefully stitch this. So what I'm going to do is just slightly narrow it down on the waist area, and then attach the kameez back on, and after I've attached them on, I'm gonna just give it a good press. Now the sleeves just a little bit tight, so just gonna add a little bit of a piece there, and hopefully what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew the lining separately to this, because, or shall I just sew it together? It stiffens it out a little bit and I don't want to stiffen it out, so yes, I will stitch the lining separately. And now the other problem with these suits is often they have borders at the back but they have nothing at the front, so I'm in a little bit of a dilemma on what to do on the back. I will just add a double trimming. That's what I'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna press all these pieces first, make sure that they're evened out. Sometimes there is goon in this fabric, and which can spoil the end look. Now, you've probably heard me mention this. One of the faults with these suits is that they're actually cut on a cross grain, which is a real big cause of a problem to the suit. And sadly, that's how most of these come. I have had a couple of queries from viewers that is there any that they don't do like this. Now sadly, all the ones that I've come across, all the replicas, they do come like this. And the other problem, if you notice, the one side is actually bigger, so make sure you bear all this in mind when you're cutting. You know, they have to be evened out, and make sure the size is adequate. Now, because these are plain pieces, if you wanted, you could actually, if you could find the exact same material, you could replace these, you know, with your own material. Bit of a disappointment actually, but bit of a disappointment. So that's the two sides. What we'll do is, you know what, I'm just gonna go about cutting this, because rather than wasting time, since I've got it laid out so perfectly. Separate these. So we've got the front gully. So that's the balanced out gullies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to join these gullies back up. And attach the border back on. So I'm going to join the gullies, overlook this, press it all, and once I've done that, I'll cut the back out.